Oh man, I think that's right about there. I, okay. Hey everyone, happy Mother's Day around the corner. Happy Mother's Day, Mom. You probably won't get your card until Monday. Um, anyway, this session is not for people who do not want to do the work or don't want to hear the words. If you are going to be triggered or so, you need to check off. Go watch something. If you want to move into more creative energy, but you feel like things are you feel like you're still angry about stuff, you feel like you have not gotten your apologies for however you were treated or what has happened, and you need to have that energy moved out of your space, this is for you. So I called it dissolve is because this is actually forgiveness work. And I thought it was kind of interesting because I got the information on this yesterday and I really had to sit with it because I could see how triggering it can be. So, one of the things that I really want to warn about is that whatever's going to be said is not directed at anyone or anything or any situation, just what needs to come up in its form so that you can release it. Okay. That also means those who are going to watch this later, or if you're coming on right now and you're not doing the work and you're just sitting in the background watching, it also means do not take this personal. Okay. Because a lot of people love to take things personal. They love to point fingers and say, oh, she's talking about me. Oh, she's talking. If I haven't said your name personally, I'm not talking about you. How many times I got to say this? I don't have no fear saying your name, and I'm saying it, I'm talking about you. All right. So it is not directed at anybody, period. Don't get twisted. All right. With that being said, we're going to move into this. And I'm going to tell you what the information was. So yesterday, I'm sitting just out in the sunlight and I'm just doing my thing, and I hear and I see you got to do forgiveness work. And I'm like, oh, I know I have forgiveness. Well, yeah, no, but you're going to help others to do it. And I go, hey, what do you want me to do? You just spiral light or said, no, you're actually going to get people to talk about it, what they need to forget. You're going to say certain things that's going to activate people to forgive it because it needs to be done to get to this next level, this next vibrational level requires us to get ourselves out of this. And Leo King, hats off to you. Love you. Um, this man is really good at his astrology, and I love his non bullshit, pussyfooting around crap he doesn't do. I love it. He says it straight like it needs to be. He rips the band aid off. He digs your grave to prepare you for what you're going to hear. And he says it like it is. He says it like it is. And he loves to challenge other people to come up against him to say something different. And I love that about him. So hats off to you, Leo King. Hats off to you. He's a good astrologer, and is so talented. Um, especially when I listen to his oh god, Purgatory one. Boy, that just whew, gives you a whole new understanding about astrology. What's coming, what we're in. So he's good. I really, really like him. Okay, so here's the deal. We need to move through some energy that is going to be uncomfortable, that's going to be like, I don't want to do this, but I'm going to tell you this. You can't get to that next level of what you're trying to create or trying to align yourself with if you still have things from the past that's blocking you. If you still have things that are still hurting you, if you still have things that are in your mother father cells that is still continuing to wreak havoc with you. Does that make sense? So it's it's all about really being truthful to the self and really being in a place of, oh my gosh, I need to work on this, or this came back up, or why am I dreaming about this, or why is this still here? Well, let's try to get aligned. Let's try to get in the right direction of where we need to be. Um, let's try to look at what needs to really be said. Okay. All right. So after we do this, then I will pull two cards to show energetically, and we'll let you know tomorrow we're starting a 10-day portal of manifestation, of creativity. Thank you, darling. I just saw this descending energy come around right there, and I was just like, oh, thank you, darling. Um, that allows you to move into creative energy. So we're going to be doing that together. And let's get started. I need you to take in water, tea, whatever you have that you need to be in. And that wind is whipping up so much out there. I've been really, hold on a second. Hold on. Just love how I keep it real. I keep it real. I don't be trying to not keep it real. To some Palo Santos. So there are some people who are walking around still being resentful, anger, painful. Mm, mm, yeah. Okay. So there's just some people that are just walking around with that. Hold on a second. Uh, Okay. So I'm gonna just let that kind of burn a little bit. I love Palo Santos. And I love when I take pictures with it when it's flying. You can see the spirit in the Palo Santos, the spirit of that medicine in it. Okay, so find yourself a comfortable position, find a seat lay down, whatever feels good to you. Okay. And this is a perfect time to do this work of forgiveness. Okay. Because we're going to forgive and dissolve. We're going to release it so that you can step into liberation because that's what this month represents. Okay. Taking a nice deep breath. Breathe in, exhale it out. Breathe in again. Exhale out. Breathe in again. Exhale out. One more deep breath in. Exhale out.